Hello? Okay, that was weird. Sorry. So anyway, I was trying to say, welcome. My mic wasn't on for some reason. But welcome back to Danganronpa, another V2. Sorry, or another 2, not V2. Last trial was insane. Last chapter was insane. I love that chapter. I'm hoping chapter 4 is just as good. We did learn about Aroha, so I am worried about my little artist, the little artist girl. I have a feeling she's gonna die, but I hope she lives. Hajime. What? The town was holding its largest festival of the year. A man from the local monastery brought homemade fish and chips to the feast, and the people absolutely loved it. I don't understand Void Theater at all. They asked a man if he really made the dish himself, and do you know what he said? What did he say? Indeed, I am the fish fryer. Oh. Hajime, what do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph! Hajime's in hell. Seriously, just stop. Is this all karma from my past life or something? Yeah, sure, I'm a murderer. I'm ready to accept whatever punishment that comes. Why this out of all punishments in the world? I'd rather suffer physically than having to listen to these annoying jokes forever. Annoying jokes? That's not very nice. We don't have anything to do here. Not to mention there isn't a lot we can do when we look like this. Sorry, we're chatting with each other. Just chat without making those weird puns. They're driving me crazy. Oh, you don't find them entertaining? How am I supposed to do when I've heard them for the 1000th time? I feel like I'm gonna die from this, even though I'm already dead. Die from this till you're already dead. It's not funny. Why is there a phone? Oh, come on, what is this? That's supposed to be the thing. Void's special telephone that links the living with the dead. What are you talking about, dude? What the fuck? I don't understand Void Theater. Now they're throwing random things in. Hello? Huh? Did I get through? Hello? Hello? Ah, that voice must be Aroha. Long time no see. Aroha? We're really connected to her? Huh? Hajime, Emma, help me! What's the matter, Aroha? Mikado's threatening me! He told me to commit murder in the next island. What should I do? Oh dear. Mikado, that brat. Hey, don't listen to him, Aroha. But... I know how you're feeling right now. You're too good to be involved in a plan like this. We're dead. We don't have the right to order you around. Just make sure to do what you want to do. Don't go down our road. Hajime! He's right, Aroha. This place isn't that bad as it seems. Don't overthink too much and go for it. What are you talking about? It's basically telling her to go die. That's not what I meant. Come on to think of it, Emma. Did you have to take my place on the second island? It's really your fault I have to go through all of this. What? No, never mind. I don't understand that. What? I don't understand Void Theater. I don't understand the plot significance. Is it already morning? I didn't sleep a wink. The trial ended over midnight, so it should be natural that I feel tired and sleepy, and I couldn't sleep at all. I feel extremely tired. Maybe I'll just go back to sleep, I thought to myself as I laid myself back in bed. Despite my tiredness, I couldn't just go to sleep. I guess I'll just go and have breakfast for now. Yeah, there's not that many people left. We're down to 9, I think. At least I maxed out these 3 before they, bit the dust. We're gonna max. The goal is to max out Shinji and Aroha, and then probably go for Siobai. Like Nikkei, I don't give a shit. I'm sorry, Nikkei, I just don't give a shit. Although Aroha's skill I don't really need. It just makes me have to obsessively click on everything for an investigation. Also, like, the female population has been absolutely decimated on this goddamn ship. Like, holy shit, we went from, like, what, 8 to, 3 in 2 chapters? Like, holy shit, the only females left are Yuruko, Sora, and Aroha. Everyone else is fucking dead. Jesus Christ, it went from it turned into a real sausage fest real fast. Good morning. Huh? I headed to the diner to eat breakfast as usual, but there was no one there. Weird. Did I misread the clock? I checked the time to see if I overslept, but it was our usual meeting time. Even Mikado's food isn't here. What's going on? I didn't know what to make of it, but I had to have breakfast one way or another, so I headed to the convenience store. Oh, it's Yuki. Oh, hello there. Yuki. Sora? Funny running into you here of all places. Are you here to eat breakfast as well? Nobody was at the diner. And Mikado seemed to be out of business, so I thought to come here. How can you be so cheerful about this? What? There was another death mere hours ago. We started with 16, and now we're down to 9. So how can you stay that cheerful? What do you mean cheerful? Oh wait, you're an ultimate, right? Forget about it. Of course you're different from a normal, talentless student like me. Yuki, if you think a normal greeting is acting cheerful, that means you're seriously depressed right now. You think you're the only one depressed here? We're all the same as you. But we shouldn't just despair about it. That also is only possible for ultimates. For a normal person like me, this is the limit. This is the end for me. I just can't stay hopeful like you. Yuki, listen to me. I don't even know what my talent is or who I am. You're an ultimate yourself, the ultimate lucky student. Would you stop comparing yourself to others? Look, my ass. What even is the ultimate lucky student? What kind of talent is that? If I truly was the ultimate student, why am I in this place? Why am I going through all this? Holy shit. I think all the sprites have so much detail in like different like poses and all that, which I think adds to the characters a lot. Of course, the early ones didn't have many, but I think all the characters have had enough poses that it's been cool. I just can't go on now. I'm different from you. Yuki, even if it seems like there are no clues, you should assume otherwise and investigate to the end. Then something good will come out of it. That's what you said a few days ago. I beg you, don't forget that attitude you had. I know you're stressed, but we can't just give up. If one of us starts to give up, we all will in the end. I'm sorry that I yelled. I didn't mean to do that. I just can't seem to control myself. No, I'm sorry I yelled too. So why don't we make up? What? We don't know where the others are, so why don't we eat breakfast together? Eating lunchboxes together, you know? No, I'm sorry, but I want to be alone for now. Oh, alright then. See you later then. And Yuki left, just like that. I guess I'll have to eat breakfast alone today. I got angry with Yuki. That wasn't very like me. I mean, Yuki was the one at fault, that's for sure. But I always managed to keep my cool. When I saw Yuki being so weak, I just couldn't stand it. I ended up snapping at him. Ultimate. We're all ultimate students. Am I an ultimate student? So I was mentally prepared for Hyobai. I can estimate the threat level of a person immediately from... Yeah, that's just backstory. Yeah, Kanade's like, how'd you beat me? Because, like, seriously, how did we beat Kanade? Let's investigate. Thinking like this won't get me anywhere. I need to get out and do something if I want any answers. So investigating it is. I don't think I can do free time, right? Yeah, let's investigate. Do the Central Plaza. Alright, I can't meet with anyone. I do have a lot of crow cards, but I can't do anything, right? Yeah, can't free time. I'll just investigate one more time. Let's go to A. Get more money. Nice. I found a wedding ring. Cool. Yeah, no one's around. Should I just go to sleep? I don't really need to investigate that much. Well, I could level up again. But I kind of want to see have as much like things because I need to do at least 4. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. I could level up again. Let's investigate. Why not? Let's level up again. I'll get to 16. Oh, poor Hibiki. Class trial has ended, but we haven't departed from this island yet, so I tried searching Setsuka Land one last time, but it surprised me that I wasn't able to find a single clue. Maybe it's just me, but everyone else seems to refuse to speak to one another. I actually went to the first floor corridor in hopes there would be a head count, but even Shinji, who came up with the idea in the first place, didn't come. If this goes on, things are going to be real bad. I should gather everyone to talk about this after I get a good night's sleep. That's what Setsuka would have done. Yeah, poor Setsuka. E. K. McKay. Keep your voice down. Don't you have common sense? Sorry, but you didn't answer me back. So what did you call me for? Make it quick. Just because it's night doesn't mean no one is listening. Nikkei, I heard that you betrayed the organization. I knew it. It was Nikkei. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. I guessed it was Nikkei. Based on how he reacted to Setsuka. Cause like he reacted really weird to what Setsuka wrote. Right? And he wouldn't react that way if it didn't involve him. So Nikkei, oh, so it's not Shinji. Okay. I was afraid they were gonna pull that it was Shinji who was with Void, but no. Shinji is good. Shinji is best boy. I heard that you betrayed the organization. Betrayed Void. That's not true, right? It can't be. You betraying Void. That can't be true, right? Did Mikado say that? I knew he'd find out. That blasted monster. Hey, you really? Why? You were the one who brought us together. Why are you turning against... Mikado did it first. He's the one who murdered Hajime. But there's nothing we can do about it. We can't go back now when we've already started the plan. Didn't you agree to all of this too? I tried giving some thought to this matter and decided that I can't agree with him. Even if he didn't kill Hajime and the original plan went without a hitch, I would have betrayed Void nonetheless. Mikado Sonoji, that scum. I'll kill him for sure. And what about the plan? I don't like Mikado either, but it's going to be just us two if you kill him. Hey, Aroha, why are you so desperate? What does me leaving Void have to do with you? Do you really need me that much? You all just sided with Mikado like turncoats when you thought I was incapable. Why are you begging at me all of a sudden? To be honest, I've got nothing to say to you. Us meeting like this is already risky enough. So I guess that makes sense why Nikkei was the loner. Okay. Why he isn't going with the group, because he's just avoiding, he's not doing what Mikado probably wanted him to, which is working with the group. Mikado told me to kill someone.
What?
You know, I was supposed to go second, but then Emma took my place. And Kanade beat me to win in this island, so Mikado wants me to make up for it. But it's really your turn next, right? It's a bit weird for me to do the murder when you're alive like this.
Yeah. So what do you want me to... So what do you want? Me doing the murder for you because you don't want to? Is that why you came to me?
Help me, please. I'm gonna die if it keeps going like this.
Yeah, of course your life is so precious that it should be preserved no matter what, and mine isn't. You really didn't change a bit. You can't do anything on your own, so you always depend on someone else. This is just a waste of breath. Don't talk to me again in the future. I have nothing to do with you all anymore.
Nikkei, I'm sorry. I'll apologize if I did something wrong. Please, just this one time.
Okay.
What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to...
Can there be truth in the lies of a liar? What does that mean? Can there be truth in the lies of a liar? Okay. Okay. So, fuck, man. So now it's revealed so now all the Void members are revealed. It's Nikkei, Iroha. So that might mean Shinji lives. Let's go. Our boy Shinji. Shinji better live. Shinji's too precious to die now. Shinji's too precious. Who do I think is going to survive right now? I think it's actually going to be Shinji, Sora, Seobai right now. The three S's. SSS. I know that's funny. Oh, and additionally, trials just ended. Our ship will be heading towards the 4th island, like always. The cruise time will be the same as the last, and be careful, as the ship might shake a bit. Oh, it's already morning. I didn't get to talk to anyone yesterday in the end. Today I'll try talking with everyone during breakfast. If no one comes to the diner like yesterday, I'll do whatever I can to talk with them. Maybe I'll abduct them one by one to the diner. Yeah, that's the way, Sora. Ship is sailing, so everyone should be inside the monocruise. Let's hurry and head to the diner. Oh, Yuruko.
Ah, Sora. Yuruko, good morning. What are you doing in front of my room? Good morning. Well, I was gonna suggest heading to the diner together to eat breakfast.
Yuruko, you didn't show up at the diner yesterday morning.
I'm sorry, Sora. I've been in my room all day yesterday. I didn't investigate as well. I was so scared and anxious ever since the last trial that I gave up on everything and stayed in my room. But things shouldn't stay like this. I prepared myself all yesterday meditating. We shouldn't give up and talk this out. Talk through this until we achieve some sort of result. Setsuka would have done so.
Yuruko.
So would you care to help me? If you're with me, then...
I wonder, were we actually sisters in our past lives?
What?
How else would we think this identically? I thought the same as you, Yuruko. Yesterday morning, when nobody came to the diner, I thought that we needed to do something. Of course, everyone's taking this hard. I feel painful. Everyone feels painful. That should be the same for every one of us. But that's all the more reason why we need everyone to talk about this. We mustn't run away from this. It's what you thought, right?
Yeah, I knew you would understand.
I'm actually thankful that you've came to me before I did. Judging from Yuki's state, we don't know if the others will listen to our suggestions. But at least you're on my side, right?
It's not like you have to say such embarrassing things. It's not like I'm doing this for you, okay? Don't get the wrong idea.
There it is, your tsundere side.
Forget it. Let's just head to the diner. A fresh start, so we should give it our all.
Appreciating Iruko's kindness, I headed to the diner with her. Nobody's here, as expect. What?
Greetings, such a nice morning, don't you say? What's with this duo? Why are you guys here?
That I wonder as well. I thought I arrived pretty early today, but it seems like Nikkei beat me. So you're back to cooking for us again. Where were you all day yesterday?
Oh, you've actually spoke to me for once. Well, nothing much. As the one and only mastermind of this killing school trip, there was some business to attend after the class trial. What should we do, Sora?
At this rate, we'll no longer be able to have group gatherings during breakfast. No, don't worry, they'll come. Nikkei? Just sit down and wait. They'll come in due time. Excuse me, what's up with you? How about we sit first, Yuruko? I was gonna wait a while anyways. If nobody comes, we can gather everyone up ourselves. Yeah. I didn't expect everyone to be here. Figured I would wait a bit with Yuruko and go search for them if they didn't arrive, but what did Nikkei mean by that? Why did Nikkei, who opposed us up until now? So I was thinking about that to myself. People actually did start to arrive one by one, much to my surprise. Hello. Shinji. Sorry for not doing anything yesterday. Kinda got angry at myself for being an idiot with all bark and no bite. Thought all day about what I should do from now on, and I decided that I couldn't do anything alone anyways. And with your message, I thought it would be best for everyone to gather around and talk. Good idea. But what do you mean by my message? Huh? Sure, I was gonna gather everyone up to talk about what we should do from now on, but I never sent a message to everyone or anything like that. Oh, so you're all here. What do you mean by important business? It was Sora, right? You're the one who sent us that message, right? Hold on a moment. What is everyone talking about? What do you mean by message, by important business? So it wasn't you who sent us this message? What is that? It's a note that says there's some important stuff that I want to talk about, so please attend the breakfast meeting. When I woke up, this was slipped in through the door, and it seemed like everyone else had received it as well. Oh, is Nikkei gonna reveal that he's void? I didn't see anything like that. Oh, come to think of it, something did fall out of my door when I left my room. I guess I did receive it, but I somehow missed it. What? Then who the heck sent this note? It was me. Nikkei? Oh, so that's why you... What is it with you? This is so not like you. You think you can act all cold and mighty all this time and come back to us without... Now calm down, Yuruko. Let's first hear what he has to say. Nikkei did cooperate with the investigation after when Satsuka died. I just don't think he's that bad of a guy. Well, I ain't that nice. So what is it that you want to talk about? I want to speak as soon as possible, but not everyone is gathered yet. Who isn't here yet? Teruya and Aroha. I don't have hopes for Siobai or Teruya anyway. I'll start once Aroha arrives here. So first sit down and eat. Looks like Sora also has a thing or two to say anyways. Why don't we listen to her while we wait for Aroha? Why should you be the one to decide that? Really, what is up with you today? Calm down, Yuruko. I was going to talk to everyone anyways. This is a perfect chance. Let's all talk over breakfast. So Sora, what's the thing that you wanted to tell us? The thing I wanted to tell you? Nothing. There's nothing like that. What? I didn't have anything specific to say. I just wanted to talk with everyone, that's all. Everyone, you all didn't come to breakfast yesterday, right? Sorry about that. I'm not trying to scold you or anything here. Mikado didn't even prepare the meal for us anyway. It was the day right after the trial. Painful things are starting to pile up. And Satsuka, who would rally everyone up in times like these, isn't with us anymore. I get how you all feel. You probably don't have the faintest idea what to do from now on. Even I don't have any clue about our future. I want to just give up and let go of everything. But is that really the right thing to do? Are you going to go live on this island for eternity? Facing it back against the truth and letting the fallen's death be in vain? I, for one, don't want that outcome. I want to uncover my true identity, as well as figure out why that piece of trash Mikado is doing all of this. So everyone, please just don't give up. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. Please, I beg of you, with me. Please fight alongside with me. Please help me create hope for us. Sora. I know, in my head I agree with everything you just said, but we really don't have any hope at all. You think hope is some instant food you can make from the fridge? You can't create hope out of nothing. Yuki, you... But it's true, isn't it? You were down yesterday because there really isn't any hope, right? Sora, I suppose then you've somehow found some clue, Is that why you're telling us this? Would it kill you to be positive for once? Yuki, I repeat myself, but I also don't know which way we're supposed to take from now on. All I'm asking for you is to not give up. Not give up? Search for clues to escape this place. Bring the voids to our side. Doesn't matter what the specifics are. Let's just talk together like normal people. Bring our heads together and live our best. If we stick on to that urge to live on, hope will soon come to us. I at least think so. Sora. He actually claps. Bravo! Amazing! Nothing less to expect from Sora, I must say.
A ray of light that shines when everyone is in despair. The symbol of hope itself. I knew you were different from the moment I laid my eyes on you. It's all useless, hollow platitudes again. You and bro are the same. Words that don't bear a hint of responsibility nor practicality. Yes, you might call it irresponsible, but I do think that my platitudes are better than the aimless whines of an identically hopeless baby like you. What? But aren't I right? Yuki, you're always whining about something, yet the thought of talking it out with everyone has never crossed you, has it? So what? You think talking will find us the exit? You won't know until you try it, but this fact alone stands still, that a person who only complains about everything will never ever escape from this place. You little... Is that your attempt at threatening me? My, aren't you scary? Would you like to hit me? Come on, hit me. As if you have the courage to do even that. Sora, stop it. Why are you so pissed off all of a sudden?
Yuki, you should quit it as well. Fights like these have no ends or meanings.
I did it again. Why is it, I wonder? Even if I try to keep my cool, every time I look at Yuki's pathetic state, I can't stop myself from lashing out. If I take out my anger, I'll be throwing away my chance to talk with them. The wise choice would be to calm down and talk here. Then why? I'm sorry, Yuki. I've went too far. Hello, I got up late. Do you know what the note was about? What's going on here? Nice timing, Iroha. Hey, Nikkei.
Huh?
Iroha's here. Say what you called us for.
Ah, you're scaring me. Why don't you calm down a bit, Yuki? You look overly heated up right now.
Say it.
I'm a void.
What?
I'm one of the 3 remaining voids.
Eh? Oh. What is this? Have you lost your mind?
Nice reaction. I suppose you didn't expect this to happen. I've been thinking for a while. Since I got found out, it'd be better to put you in more trouble by letting you know face to face. Okay, Nikkei's kind of a Nikkei's kind of base doing that. All right, Nikkei, you're back on my good side just for doing that, just for giving the middle finger to Mikado.
Wait, is this real? Nikkei, you're a void?
Yeah. What? Why are you telling us that? I cannot forgive Mikado Sanoji. Plus, this is the best I can do to keep Setsuka's will to waste.
Oh, to not keep, yeah. Arrogant little brat. Do you truly wish to die? He will be affected the most if the plan fails.
Aha, look at our leader showing off his silver tongue again. When you think our lives are nothing more than disposables. I don't care. I can't stand your atrocious scheme any longer. Don't expect things to go your way now.
Fine then. I did not think you would expose yourself in front of everyone. Do as you wish. You will realize in due time that there is nothing you can achieve. Haha.
Haha, that must have been a blow for him. Sweet.
Look at us, Nikkei. If Mikado's acting like that, then what you said should be true. Are you really a void?
Why would I lie to you if I wasn't a void? Why? Why'd you do this? You locked us up, then forced us to kill. If you're really a void, you better have an answer. Why the heck did you force us into this?
Calm down, I'll explain every... You're the worst. Though you constantly bothered and looked down on us, I thought there would be some good in you. You hid behind a mask and mocked us from behind the scenes. I don't think you'll get away with it. Everyone, I see where you're coming from, but let's listen to what Nikkei has to...
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, I've done things that are absolutely unforgivable. You know, this voice doesn't fit him at all. This voice does not fit these scenes at all. But it's, you know, it's a stupid voice, so we're going to keep doing it. I've already committed to the bit. I did not think Nikkei would live this long, so, or be this integral to the story, so I've kind of already committed to the bit. Too far.
After abruptly apologizing to us, Nikkei suddenly stooped down to his knees. Wait, what do you think you're...
I know I cannot be forgiven like this for everything I've done, but still, considering what our voids did to you, me doing this is well deserved.
Sticking his head down to the floor, Nikkei looked like he was desperate in a way.
Yo, Nikkei, raise your head up first. I can't, not until you forgive. No, maybe not that far, but until you guys feel a bit better.
Alright, we get it. Just get up. You're making things awkward.
Really?
Why are you suddenly this passive? You were just out there trying to get us for the last few days.
That was an act.
An act? Nikkei, we haven't gained any info so far. No matter how hard we investigate, it was no use. That was why we became more and more desperate. That was why the tension rose. We need information. Info to turn the tables against Mikado, to escape this place. If you really were a void, and if you really do feel sorry, give us information.
That's right. I know I was a hothead here, but we need information before berating the K.
The only person who had a lead, Setsuka, is now dead, and Tsuruya hasn't been cooperative with us ever since he regained his memory.
Of course I'm going to tell you. That's why I betrayed Void. I'll tell you everything I can. So, first of all, I'm not sure where to start. I'm used to giving questions, but answering them isn't exactly my speciality. Okay, let's reverse our roles. You guys ask me what you want to know. I can be the interviewee. Ha!
Weren't you being serious about giving us an apology right before this?
I don't feel great either, but this is gonna stay all down and gloomy if I just keep going on.
I guess it's not that important.
We can question you, and you'll answer anything. Anything I'm able to answer.
There's a ton of things we want to ask, but I think this is what everyone wants to know the most. The last remaining void. Agreed, it's crucial that we know their identity, especially when it's highly likely that they're in this room with us right now.
Poor Aroha.
Nikkei, tell us, out of the 3 voids that are alive, other than you and Mikado, who's the last person?
Yeah, I thought that would be the first thing you all would ask. You want me to tell you who they are? About that last person? Sorry, I can't answer that question.
What? Why? You told us you'd answer anything.
I didn't say anything. I said anything I'm able to answer.
What do you mean by that? You don't know who the remaining void is?
Not exactly, but...
If you know it, tell us. That's the most important thing we need. I don't want us to fight each other anymore.
Suppose I told you who that person is right now. How would you feel about them? How would we feel? Of course we'd... You all didn't want to listen to me when I came out. That's why I begged for your forgiveness. If that's the reaction to someone who came out on their own, how would that person feel? Especially if they don't plan to switch sides. How would things go if that happens?
What are you trying to say?
That person is probably hesitating too, split between going on with the plan and giving up. The relationship between us voids wasn't in a good shape since Mikado betrayed Hajime. That's why I want to give that person a chance as a fellow member.
A chance?
I think there's a difference between confessing on one's own like I did and being exposed by someone else. I can talk here because I decided to leave Void and join your side, but as soon as I tell you who the last Void is, you'll try to purge that traitor. Am I wrong?
Nikkei! Can we really trust you? I think you're just trying to cover up for your teammate.
I won't deny it. You're not completely wrong.
Stop it, Yuki. We don't know who that person is, but Nikkei said that person is unsure whether to follow Void as well.
Look at Nikkei. He's being a good dude. He's covering for Aroha. Look at him. He's a good dude on the inside. I don't know if he's gonna live. I have a feeling he's not, but he might. Nikkei might survive.
In my personal opinion, but Hajime and Emma, they both seem to be hesitant about committing murder. Say that we can't disagree. Can't disregard Nikkei's reasoning.
Sora's right, Yuki. We need to trust Nikkei. If we can't trust him, he won't be able to trust us either. After all, this situation is what we have originally planned for, isn't it?
Originally planned?
Yeah, it was our goal. Building a relationship with the Voids and making them join our side. We didn't have much information about the Voids up until this point. If we get that information, we might be able to help Nikkei, the Voids, and escape with them.
I agree. If we can't trust Nikkei, nothing will change. He openly announced his betrayal in front of Mikado because he believed in us. Okay, I'll give it a try for now. It's going to be fine. Hajime and Emma were a part of Void and committed murder. Yeah, I didn't think they were truly evil people. Same goes for Nikkei and the other Void who may be here with us. I'll trust everyone.
Thank you.
You nearly scare me. What is it, Aroha? I had a thought that Mikado would take some kind of action to get back at Nikkei for this.
Aroha is right. I'm probably going to be killed soon.
So Nikkei knows he's going to die soon. Killed?
Mikado always makes sure to eliminate anything that might be an obstacle to his plan. Since I went public with my defection, he'll come after me with his full strength in the near future. It'll be a race against time from now on. I'll need to strike at Mikado in some form before he kills me.
But won't there be a class trial? If Mikado kills you, everyone will know he's the culprit. Do you really think he'll do that?
You shouldn't think of Mikado like that. His actions are unpredictable. The fear of not knowing what will come next, that is the most frightening aspect of Mikado Sonoji. So to be honest, I'm really scared right now. Aww. I put my trust in you and challenged Mikado, but a part of me still isn't sure if this was the right thing to do. I cut on my lip, on my lower gums.
Nikkei lowered his head while he said that. His face looked so weak, unlike anything we'd seen so far. Instead of his usual playful, sarcastic self, felt his genuine, honest fear.
Yo, don't worry. I know this is a cliche thing to say, but together we can overcome any hardships that will face us.
There's a cut there. I feel it.
Just so glad that you believed in us in the end.
Are you afraid of Mikado that much? You've turned your back against him and there's no going back. No mean to offend you, but why did you risk your life to join our side if you're that afraid of Mikado? Yuki, did you really need to say that? His conscience didn't allow him to remain in Void any longer, and he believed in us. I think these are enough.
No, Sora, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not as good a person as you think I am. I didn't choose to leave Void because of my ethics or conscience. It was because of my hatred. Hatred of Mikado.
Hatred?
That scoundrel, he robbed me of everything I had.
What do you mean by that? Explain.
Feels a bit funny to say this when everything's already been uncovered. I used to be the leader of Void. What? You all wanted to know why Void was doing these things, right? What do you think is the reason we set up this killing game?
We wouldn't have asked you in the first place if we knew that.
We had no intent to take part in crooked measures like this at first. Not when I was the leader. Void was an organization created to search for a certain person. Hajime, Emma, and I, we all went through a terrible childhood, and there's a person who saved us from that hellish suffering. But after we grew a bit older, that person was nowhere to be seen. So we made use of everything we had to look for that person, and the people that met and teamed up together during that period. Hajime Makanochi, Emma Magarobi, and the other Void I can't mention yet, and me. These were the initial members of Void.
So you were the leader back then?
Calling me a leader may be an exaggeration, but I was the first to start searching for this person. I was able to do it along with my journalist work, and I had the most amount of information available. While I was busy with the search, I discovered there were others in the same boat as me. All I did was bring them together to form an organization.
You just said they were Hajime, Emma, you, and the other person, right? What about Mikado? How did he get to be the leader and force us into a killing game?
It's a long story. The four of us worked together to track down that person's whereabouts, but no matter how long we searched or what method we tried, we couldn't find a single trace of him. It was so great that we decided to combine our efforts, but the outcome was always the same, regardless of the time and effort we put in. What kind of person was he? If he was giving help to children, he might have been a volunteer or someone working for charity. I have no idea. It's evident that he gave us help, and we wouldn't be the people we are now if it wasn't for him. We still couldn't figure out who that person was or why he helped us. We don't even know that person's name.
What kind of weirdo is he? I can understand that. I have a person I want to find too, but it isn't easy to search for someone even when you know their name and face. It must have been almost impossible to look for a person that you barely know about.
Then one day, he sent a message to us. He, a man who introduced himself as Mikado Sonoji, contacted us with a video. Surprisingly, he knew about our purpose. He claimed that he had knowledge regarding the person we are searching for, and is even prepared to meet him.
It means Mikado is also trying to meet that same person you talked about.
Everything was well up until that point. All of us, including myself, finally thought we could make some progress. We didn't know who this Mikado Sonoji was, but the important part was that we finally got a clue for our search.
So, I'm guessing Void is searching for Utsuro, aka Yuki Maeda. But they don't know what he looks like. Which is fucked that Mikado didn't even tell. So Mikado's just using them.
But something felt wrong after listening to what he said. He told us we need sacrifices in order to meet that person, and that we need to kill them by our own hands. That must be
the killing game we're in right now. You mean we're the sacrifices? Yeah. Was there a reason you had to agree to it?
I don't know if you'll believe me, but we didn't involve ourselves in crime even when we were trying all sorts of things to find that person.
So Void was a good group. Just a group of 4 people who were looking for someone, using their connections, and it makes sense, you know. Iroha is connected to the art world. Emma is connected to Hollywood and the art like actors, so she has a lot of money. Hajime is connected to the boxing world, so he has sports connections, and Nikkei's a journalist. It makes sense. They're all in different fields that can help each other find that can find information.
Hajime, Emma, they're all good people at heart. That's why all of us hesitated when we heard Mikado's suggestion.
Did you even need to hesitate? It's murder. I don't know how important that person was to you guys, but that means killing other people just to meet that one person. I have someone I want to find too, but I'll refuse at once if I'm told that I have to commit murder for it. That should be a normal person's response.
Even when you'll die if you can't meet that person?
What?
We didn't search for that person just to meet him. We had to risk our lives in that search. If we don't find him, we won't have a future.
But why? What made you stake everything just to look for that person?
I'll get there later. Anyways, everyone hesitated over Mikado's offer. I was thinking of refusing it at first too. The answer seemed obvious at first. We were desperate, but not mindless enough to straight out accept a murder plan. But we had already experienced so many failures when Mikado showed up, and everyone was becoming anxious. In the end, the other three decided to join Mikado. Mob mentality is a thing. I was going to turn down the offer at first, but eventually I went along with the others when they tried to convince me.
So, okay, that makes sense. So that's what happened. You created Void, but Mikado suddenly appeared and took over the organization and its members. So what? All you've said is that you hesitated but agreed to murder people anyway. How's that related to you hating Mikado? Yuki, watch your language.
No, he's right. I chose to be a part of this, and there's no excuse for that. Still, even though we were only working together for a common goal, I thought Hajime and Emma, those who trusted me and joined my group, were more than just teammates. Though my lack of ability allowed Mikado to take over, I thought it couldn't be helped. I had the same goal, after all, but Mikado Tsunoji, that bastard, only thought of us as tools. I don't even think his intention is the same as ours. The scumbag just used us for his own benefit.
I shan't forget you.
Is that why you betrayed Mikado? To avenge your dead teammates? My cause isn't that noble, but I didn't like him from the second I met him. At least Nikkei's like honest. He's like, oh, my cause isn't noble or anything. I'm not doing it for revenge. I hate Mikado. Like, he's just like, I wish I could say I was doing it to avenge my teammates or avenge my friends or that I grew a conscience. No, I just fucking hate Mikado and how he ruined everything.
I didn't like him for the second I met him. That rotten scumbag. I'll kill him myself. I don't care what happens to the plan. If I could just kill him.
Calm down. I get how much you hate him, but murder's going too far.
Nikkei, you're different from Hajime or Emma. You didn't get your hands dirty yet. I agree that Mikado absolutely deserves to die. There's no need to do it yourself. If we get out of here safely, the law will do the job for you.
The law? It would have been nice if that was possible.
Huh? If you didn't like him that much, you could have switched sides from the start.
We're now down to less than 10 people. If you had told us this earlier, we could have had more allies fighting against Mikado.
And what would have happened? They would have just killed him. Mikado would have just had one of them kill him, and he would have accomplished nothing.
Yuki, watch your temper. We can't undo what's already been done. We should instead be thankful to Nikkei, who has at least turned to our side from now on. No, it's as Yuki says. I had already betrayed Mikado long ago.
What?
But I've kept that a secret from you guys. I'd like to apologize about that.
What do you mean by keeping a secret from us?
The truth is, ever since Hajime died, I've seeked for a partner I could trust among you, and in the end I chose Setsuka.
Oh, that makes sense.
After choosing Setsuka Chiebakuro as my partner, I told her about Void, just like I'm doing now.
What?
Wait, so Setsuka was an insider for you ever since we arrived on the third island? So that's why. I knew something was up with Setsuka ever since Emma's trial. Why Setsuka? It would have been better if you told all of us, just like you're doing now.
I couldn't. I needed as much security as I could get in order to keep my cover. Well, despite my efforts to stay hidden, Mikado seemed to have noticed it in the end. Among the many reasons of leadership, intelligence, and such, the main reason I chose Setsuka was that she had the power to bring Mikado down. Setsuka's right eye, the one she always keeps closed, has the ability to save the things she saw, just like a camera. I told her about Void and the details of our plans, and in exchange, I requested her to keep a lookout for Mikado.
Using her eyes, she would be able to easily catch information, would throw less suspicion than investigating it myself. Seems like she actually did find out something in the end, but Kanade Otonokoji, that psychopath murderer, ruined everything. So this is a dead end for me. Fuck that bitch Kanade. Am I right, boys? Yeah, right! Shinji just high-fives him. Fuck Kanade. That's why, as a last resort, I've decided to take Mikado head-on by turning to you guys. There were many things going on behind our backs. After I sided with Satsuka, I've purposely acted as an outsider so that Satsuka would be free from suspicion. The end, I may have looked like an asshat trying to ruin the atmosphere, but sorry, that wasn't how I really felt. Nikkei, could I ask you one thing? What? When I asked Satsuka why she always kept her right eye closed, she didn't give me an answer. She glossed over it like usual, calling it an evil eye or whatever. When I told her to be serious, she said it was a secret she couldn't tell anyone. But you told us that you knew about Satsuka's eye. I don't think she would have revealed her secret that easily. Yuruko. The thing is, she didn't have to tell anything. I already knew about it. What do you mean? I'm a part of Void. Of course I knew in advance about the killing game. Do you all really think you were dragged into Mikado's plan simply because you were unlucky? I'm saying there was a reason that each of one of you got involved in this killing game. What? I didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about? What is that reason? Explain to us, Nikkei. Mikado's the one who came up with most of the plan, so I don't know the details of it. He didn't tell us. But I have some basic information about you all. Mikado carried around your profiles like a resume and showed us their contents before launching the plan. That's how I knew about Satsuka's eye. Sure, we weren't randomly selected. Mikado intentionally targeted us. The Voids had access to our personal information from the start. That's a bit creepy to think about. That's alright. Whatever it is, Nikkei promised to tell us everything, and if we work together... Oh yeah, why don't we call Teruya and Siobai about this? If everyone except Mikado joins forces, we'll have better odds of defeating him. Siobai, I'd say that's going a bit too far. Think differently, Yuruko. He did help us a lot in yesterday's trial. Even that guy wouldn't want to waste time in this island, so who knows, maybe he'll help us. Sorry, but please don't do that. What? To Teruya and Siobai, don't ever tell them that I'm a Void, or the fact that I betrayed Void. Why not? Siobai I could understand, but what about Teruya? Because they're both untrustworthy. I don't think I need to say anything about Siobai, and the same goes for Teruya. That Kisaragi Foundation that Teruya said he was in, we Voids in that group go a long way. So what, you're just saying that we shouldn't tell them the truth just because you're not in good terms with them? No, it's nothing personal like that. Those people from the Foundation have been on our tracks the whole time. Of course, we did commit crimes, so it should be rightful for us to take punishment, but those people aren't really sane as well. You guys shouldn't go along with them either. Take my word on this. Is it because of Kinjo? Fucking Kinjo, man. Kinjo's a little bastard, isn't he? Kinjo once again ruining the fun. When being a little dictator with his little gun. Teruya, but he didn't seem like that bad of a guy. Alright, let's listen to Nikkei. But Sora, we need Nikkei's help anyways to make anything out of our current situation. We shouldn't listen to his conditions, shouldn't we? Sora, thank you for trusting a sinful guy like me. Give and take, they say. This is just a mutual partnership, alright? Don't you dare get your hopes up. So, I think we should end the meeting for now. What, we still have a lot to ask. I told you, we need to keep this a secret from Siobai and Teruya. We were here for too long. Mikado's fine since he already knows, but the other two shouldn't find out about this. But... Yuki, we're still heading for the next island. No need to rush. Let's do what he told us. Thank you, Shinji. I'll call you all again soon. Treat me as you would normally do until then. Wait, this just came to my mind. Siobai and Teruya don't know about your defection, but Mikado does. Don't you think Mikado could tell them about it? That's very unlikely. Judging from his personality, he'll avoid pulling in external factors when dealing with internal matters. Well, he might tell something to the other Void, but that's for them to decide. I guess we're done for today. We'll be waiting for your next call, Nikkei. You can count on me. Oh, and I want to thank you all again. Maybe I should have confessed much earlier. Hey, we should be the ones thanking you. You helped clarify a lot of things. You've already told Mikado about this, so things will get more important from here. Don't you die on us, Nikkei. Nikkei's small act of bravery had moved our hearts immensely. As he said, his intentions might not have been in the best place. His anger towards Mikado may be his driving force right now. Whatever it may be, Nikkei decided to trust us and tell us the truth, and we did so as well. Nikkei had become a beacon of hope to our hopeless situation ever since the third trial. I feel like Nikkei's gonna die, right? They're well, I mean, they're also setting up Nikkei as the victim, right? So maybe it won't be Nikkei. Maybe it'll be Aroha. Ah, damn, I don't know. Let's see, what's the time? Oh my, it's already lunchtime? I didn't even notice the time passing home talking with everyone. The fact that I have a lead makes me feel a bit excited. So I can't just stand here waiting for Nikkei to contact me again. Let's hang out with Shinji. My boy Shinji. Where's my boy Shinji? Let's just finish Shinji's real quick. Actually, let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. That'd be good for Siobai. Nintendo DS, that's so good. A pile of goggles. Oh, Taria would like those. Antique doll. Kniffy. A porno mag. Mineral water. Might have too much money now. A green drink. Okay. We did some gambling. Alright, I'm going to end it off here. And then next part, we will hang out with Shinji. See you guys then. Peace.